Nats. I like Nats quite a bit. We got a good game on our hands here, folks. We got a good one. Wow. All right, there we go. Stream's up and running. So we'll get to talk about this series a little bit, and of course, we'll talk about the game as it's being played. As I don't know, it's been a pretty good series for us, all things considered. I'd say I've been pretty impressed by the Blue Jays, other than the first game, our only loss of the season. A rather extreme loss is Nance coming into the game here cannot find the strike zone. 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls. Not a good start there. And we're walking their 8. No, we're not. We're walking the 9 hitter as Pete Walker coming out to make sure Nance is okay. And now, Blue Jay fans, this is a little bit surprising if you ask me, because Nance has been one of our more consistent guys, I guess. Yeah. Simplest way to say it is Nance has been good so far. He's, of course, 35 years old, but he's a relief pitcher. Like, that really matters at the end of the day. But he's been good. He's pitched 2 games. He's pitched 2 innings. He's only allowed 1 hit. Of course, right now we are watching his 3rd appearance of the season. And, of course, that was his first walk of the season. He has got no walks so far, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed, and 7 batters faced, and just about 2 innings of work. We'll see what he does here. Jake McCarthy, the pinch runner on. He can move. Former D-backs prospect. We'll see what he got on the first base side, as Nance is going to be facing off against Johnston. Lead-off bat for the Rockies, and first pitch going is McCarthy, thrown down by Kirk, not in time, but it will be a strike there for Nance as he finds his way back into the zone. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen on the first pitch, but no surprises that Jake McCarthy is going down, stealing a bag there. An impressive young player. Colorado, it's a good pickup for them, especially for that outfield they got at their home ballpark, Coors Field. It's going to be a big advantage. So we'll see now, as it is a 1-0 game, top of the 8th inning. We got Mason Fluharty in the bullpen warming up, and part of me is not feeling so very good about that, as Fluharty so far, 3 games, 1 inning pitched, is all he's been able to get through with 6 batters faced. He's allowed 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and, 2 strikeouts. So he's only generated 1 out by non-strikeout, and half of the batters that he has faced have got on base. And, I'm not excited about that. He's got an 18 ERA in his 3 games. Of course, he's got a chance to recover it, and, that's what we'll trust in him here. As, the lefty, Fluharty, we kind of need him to come in and be good here. As looking at the lineup for Colorado, it goes Johnston, then Goodman, then Castro, which, they're 1 for 3, 0 for 3, and 0 for 3 today, but you still can't give them anything here because they will try to take it. Again, 1-0 game. Blue Jays trying to hold on. It's not going to be our second sweep of the season like I was hoping, but it could be a good game regardless. I'm really dark right now. I feel like the light isn't. No, the light's on in my room. This is just dark. Here we go, Nance. 1-2 pitch with a runner on second and makes its way in and gets past Okamoto at third base. Sanchez is coming over on it, as that's going to be the tying run on an RBI single for Johnston. Great piece of hitting there, and Colorado's back in the game. Right back in this game. Wow. Yeah, that's a 1-2 pitch up and away, but it got too much of the zone. It was a good piece of hitting from Johnston there, just able to push it the other way, and a little bit of slice action on that ball for the left-handed bat, and it score a run there. McCarthy getting his work in, getting his paycheck earned today. As Nance firing over to first base, not anywhere close. I'm nervous now. I won't lie. After the first game of this series, that's kind of made me a bit nervous to see what's going to happen here. Hunter Goodman now up, runner on first base, representing the go-ahead run here as he'll foul the first pitch back for a strike, of course. Woo! Yawn coming in because I'm nervous. That's a nervous yawn right there for these Blue Jays. I mean, they're wearing the powder blues. Although mine looks real dark right now. Again, like the light is on in my room. There you go. Oh, that's not even a swing and a miss. Wow, good piece of contact there from Goodman. A pitch well out of the zone, give or take a foot. And Goodman just threw the bat at it, got a little bit of contact there. It did go foul, so of course 0-2 the count now, but just the fact he got a bat on that. And regardless, it's still going to be the same, but it's going to be tough for Nance here. 10 pitches in already with no outs on the board, 1 run allowed to get out of the situation here. As we see Kirk set up low and away. Pitch comes in, and that was low, wasn't away, was dead center. Allowed Goodman to get to it. Foul it off down the third base line. We're going to stay alive here, 0-2. We'll see what Nance has as, Goodman, the designated hitter. Then he's got Castro and Tovar. Tovar got a big base hit earlier on in this game. Then went over to second base and ended up being safe on a reviewed call, as there's the strikeout for Nance. Looking for that. Needed that, some may say. As looking in the chat, ABH, of course, anyone but Hoffman. And how concerned are we that we've struggled mightily against the worst team in the league? And, I mean, I wouldn't say yesterday was the biggest struggle in the world. I'd say our game yesterday was quite a good one. But, coming off a 5-1 victory, a game also that was 0-0 all the way into the 5th. The bottom of the 5th is when we finally got the scoring going. It is a bit worrisome, I won't lie to you there, but I'm not too worried. I mean, Feltner put up a really good game against us. Do I think he's going to do something that good again? Maybe on the road, never at home. We all know that. But a guy like Feltner, with his ERA plus being at a 103 and a 105 in the past 2 seasons, I'm not too surprised he had a good game against us, and until we finally got to him. And then, of course, that former Orioles pitcher, he is so good. As I can't believe what I just saw. Stolen base attempt. I started getting too much into the statistics. I missed out. Castro's up. So I'm looking over at the first base side. He takes off. Nance wasn't paying attention at all. Throws over to the second base side. Jimenez slips and falls going for the ball and doesn't get the tag. That's a free stolen base, and that's ridiculous. And now the ball gets away to allow the runner to go to third. We are falling apart right now. Oh my goodness, we're falling apart. I hear yelling outside too, and I don't blame him. Again, looking at the 14-5 loss, that was worrisome, but Ponce, Varland, they were good. Really, the problems in that game were Spencer Miles, Brennan Little, and Heineman, but at that point, who cares? The bats could be going more. I can always say that. The bats could be going a little bit more, but again, it could be worse. But yeah, coming off a sweep, you would hope for a little bit more of an inspired performance from the boys here. As, again, looking at that 14, that was, Sagano, who was phenomenal in that game. 3-0 pitch now with a runner on third base representing the go-ahead, and there's going to be the walk. Nance does not have it at all today. Like, at all. At all. This is bad. Yeah, that's going to be the yank. Nance is done. He only got 1 out. He allowed an earned run. He put runners on the corners. Flu Hardy is coming in, and he's going to get a little screwed here. That's, yikes. What a horrid outing from Nance here. That's just... That was not expected, to say the least. Was not predicting Nance to get hopefully his worst outing of the season already out of the way. But we'll see. That was so bad. And Blue Jay fans, we all know that is the issue with this team. Far and away, the issue with this team is the bullpen. I don't trust it. I assume majority of the people watching it don't trust it. I mean, I don't even know how much the team itself trusts their own bullpen at this point. And I wouldn't. We are being forced to score a lot of runs per game if it's going to continue this way. I mean, we gave up 14. Again, we only gave up 1 yesterday. Let's look at who came out of the bullpen for us. Flaherty, Fisher, Hoffman. Hoffman was actually not bad. I can't trust these names. I can't. Jeff Hoffman, I'll never trust my entire life. Brain Fisher, we'll see. Give it time. We'll give that time. Louis Varland, again, give it time. He's already got a loss on the old repertoire there. Tyler Rogers, I like, of course. He's been pretty good so far. And then Flaherty, I don't really trust right now. Miles, I don't trust at all. Nance was just god awful there. And then Brennan Little, I don't trust as far as I can throw him, and he's substantially heavier than I am. Yeah, it's this could get away from us here. This could get away from us. I will not lie to you. We got Flaherty coming in, lefty time as I don't feel good about this at all. I don't want to drop 2 to the Rockies, but we might drop 2 to the Rockies. Again, only 1 out. Double play ends the inning. Go-ahead run is on third. However, here in the top half of the 8th inning, Flaherty's first pitch in there for a strike call. 82 miles an hour, able to get the breaking pitch to find the location he needed. We will take that all day. Tovar, the shortstop, had a bit of a cold stretch last year at the plate. Was not one of the finer players, but of course, always good in the defensive side of the ball. We'll see what he could do here. Already 1 for 3 in this game. Now battling against a 0-2 count. All right, Flaherty, let's see it. 0-2, 1 out. Pump that strike in there. Yep, there it is. Big swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout. We're back alive. We're in this game. There's a shot. There's a shot. We just need to get 1 more out. Any way you slice it. And then score some runs. And then trust Jeff Hoffman maybe. I don't want to, but we might have to. I mean, I will say 3 pitches, immediate strikeout. If Flaherty's dealing, let's leave him in for the 9th. Why not? Why not at this point? Give Jeff Hoffman the off day. Ryan Ritter, the second baseman, making his way up. Ryan Ritter is replacing Rumfield here as Flaherty throws over to first base. The camera doesn't pan over, so I'm going to assume he was safe. It's weird camera work there. All right, lock back in here, Flaherty. You got this. 3 pitches. He's a 1.67 bat. And he swings and misses at the first pitch. Again, 83, bottom of the zone. Flaherty's fine in his spot. Call it 1. That's a great pitch right there. Let's see him do it again. Let's see him do it again. Get another strikeout for us. Get us out of this inning. Don't allow any more runs after Nance's disaster. As there's another one. 84, down the zone. Stierak. Swing and a miss that time, although it was in the strike zone plenty. Looks like they can't find him at all. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I assume Flaherty's going to go with a fastball up in the zone here. I doubt he'll get a swing and a miss. It's probably going to be a 1-2 count, but I'd love to be wrong. Fans all getting on their feet, getting excited. Ritter ready to go here, stepping into the box. Come on, get him. No, down though. He went 85 down, another breaking ball, another, let's see. He went the sweeper for the first 2 pitches. Beautiful strikes. We'll see what he does with this one. This one a little faster, 85 inside. Just maybe an over grip here. Now he's set up perfectly for the fastball. 1-2 count. Another sweeper, but here we go. That's well outside. But 93 miles an hour, he set up for the fastball. He just couldn't locate his spot there. I know for a fact Ritter was not going to be right for that. I don't know that for a fact. I'm lying. But I mean, there's a chance here. for another fastball. No, goes to the sweeper again. This one not catching the zone either. He's not been able to locate these last 3 pitches. Went with the cutter for 93 miles an hour on the outside. Back to the sweeper here underneath the zone. Now a full count. Runners on first and third. We're going to see Castro take off immediately as the pitch comes in. Swung on and missed. Fluharty gets out of the inning. 2 batters faced. 2 strikeouts. That's what you like to see. That's what you need to see out of these guys. Beautiful work there. Beautiful work. Should have just had him in the whole time. If we're being honest, we should have had him in the whole time. The fact we were wasting our time with Tommy Nance, I'm lying. Tommy Nance was quite good. Quite good. Pretty much in every single outing this season other than this one. So I'm not going to dog on him yet, but that was atrocious from Nance. So we'll see. Can we get the bats going a little bit? That's really my concern here. Ernie Clement 2 for 3. I love it. But, George Springer 0 for 3. That's awful. Schneider 1 for 3. Not great, but he did get a nice RBI. Good knock earlier. Lucas came in. He didn't do anything in his at-bat. We got Vladdy, who's gotten his walks. Sure, you love that. But start hitting that ball. Let's start crushing that ball again. Okamoto 1 for 3, a bad strikeout earlier in the game. Alejandro Kirk 0 for 3. Ernie Clement 2 for 3 again. We love Ernie. Jesus Sanchez 0 for 2, got his walk, but not as impressive as you would hope. And then Miles Straw 2 for 2 gets taken out for Addison Barger, who is 0 for 1. Miles Straw has been fantastic in basically every opportunity we've given him. He really might be one of those guys to look out for moving forward on this Blue Jay team. A guy like Miles Straw. Again, today, 2 for 2. So far on the season, I'm actually going to pull up his stats here because Miles Straw has been very good in every single opportunity. Yeah, he has 4 games played. He's got 3 at-bats / 3 plate appearances. He's got 2 hits in his 3 at-bats, and then you add today, he's 2 for 2. This guy's on fire. Why do we not give him a shot? Especially on a day like today, where Varsho is getting a little bit more of a rest, or at least was. We'll see if he ever comes into the game. I doubt it. I think this is fully a rest day for Varsho. But again, in my brain, it's like, why do we not give Straw a center field start? We know he could do it defensively. We know he's good enough for that. And, of course, we did. We did give him the start. But why not give him the game is what I was more so meaning to say. Why did we immediately say, all right, that was great. 2 for 2. Now get out of the game. Let's get Barger in, who still doesn't have a hit this season, might I add. And then bring in Lucas to shift to center. It's like, I like Lucas. And I like what was... I don't mind the changes so much, but I question them. I question changes when you don't need changes, especially when a guy like Straw is one of our hottest bats. Anyways, yeah. Vladdy got hit by pitch. He didn't take his walk. I remember that now, top of the foot. And then a ground out and a fly out. So we'll see if he can get the bat on the ball here as the pitch comes in. That is outside, and Vladdy will spit on it. 2-1 now the count. Vodnik in the game has 3 pitches thrown. We'll see what Vodnik got here against Vladdy. Vladdy has to do something here. Set up Okamoto nice for a little bit of offense potentially, as that's 87 miles an hour breaking pitch. Beautiful pitch at that. Vladdy swinging over it, not able to get to it as, yeah, we're struggling right now. And again, I keep thinking about your comment there in the chat. How concerned are we that we struggled mightily against the worst team in the league? I'm starting to get more concerned. I'm starting to get awfully concerned if we're honest with each other. Why are we not hitting better? I get it. I like Faulkner. I like Sagano. But, today, there's no excuses today. It's like Kyle Freeland hasn't been good since 2018. What are we doing? Why are we struggling so much? This Vodnik guy. Vodnik. Who are you? You're a, no disrespect, but you are a reliever on the Rockies. And yet we're not able to do anything right now. This is, his last game was on the 29th against the Marlins, and he got destroyed. 2 earned runs, 3 hits allowed, 1 home run, And for some reason, we're making him look like a Cy Young pitcher right now. Was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. couldn't get to him at all there. Let's see what Okamoto has in store, as that's a beautiful breaking ball. Finding its way into the strike zone now. 1-1 is the count, and I'm getting a little pressed here. I'm getting a little flustered. We need runs. We got Hoffman warming up. We are so screwed, as we're going to see a little head tap that's going to get called back into a strike. Okamoto's going to find himself down 1-2 instead of up 2-1, as that's a great call by the catcher. I can't say anything there. I can't say anything to that, as Sullivan, he's got a good eye for the strike zone. Okamoto so far today, single to left, struck out swinging, as that's going to be a sharp hit ball to the shortstop. Tovar fields it cleanly, throws it cleanly, and picks up a beautiful out. The second out of the 8th inning. Genuinely kind of shocked he made that play. I mean, I was talking about it earlier in the stream. Tovar, not great with the bat, especially not last year, but fantastic defensively. That was a sharp hit ball, and yet he still got to it. A little bit of a high throw, but he really put the mustard behind it. And wow, what a play by Tovar. That's good for him. Good for him, I guess. I wish I could see how sharply that ball was hit. What was... I don't get that data. I'm not privileged enough for that. Let's see. Can I pull up StatCast for this game? As Kirky's up swinging on the second pitch of the at-bat, it's going to now be 0-2 with 1 out already. I just get game logs now. I wish I could see right now. I really want to know, because that was a terrific play. I don't need. Oh, okay. Stepping away. We're almost killing Vodnik here. Hey, mid-pitch there. Wow. As now I'm getting distracted. Now I'm just on Baseball Savant looking at ABS leaders. Yeah, I'm getting concerned. I'm getting highly concerned. No base runners here against Vodnik, who struggled mightily against Miami. There it is. I cursed it. Alejandro Kirk pokes one up the middle. Really nice hit ball. And we have a base runner now. Finally! I thought Okamoto was going to get it with his hard hit ball to the shortstop side, but could not get it to go, as we see Varsho coming into the game now to pinch run for Kirky. We need this. We need a run here bad, as my cat is scratching at the door. I'm going to let him in. Why not? Come on in, Nilo. Now, the reason to not let him in is because he likes to turn my computer off with jumping on it. So we'll see if he does that. I'll even put my phone over the power button. There we go. Ernie Clement, baby. Ernie Clement, as there's a mound visit right now. They're going to be keeping Vodnik in the game, but they want to see how they're going to handle it. Of course, there's 2 outs. So there's going to be no bunting, I can tell you that much. I don't really know what this mound visit's about. I guess just how to take care of Ernie Clement here, batting in the 6 hole today, which I like. Keep moving him up the order. I'm good with that. Preferably number 2, but I do like... I've seen people online, I've seen the manager say it. They like switching up left, right for the first 3 batters. So, I don't blame him, but Ernie so far, 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Takes a pitch on the outside, immediately goes to the ABS, which I was too. Yeah, that was about 3 or 4 inches outside for a ball. How much is it actually? How much is it? What's the official number? Oh, 0.5 inches. Oh my goodness. Well, good eyes, Ernie Clement. Oh wow. 1-0 now the count. Ernie Clement trying to do something here, get Varsho in to score. I want to see the lead, and I don't want to put this game in Jeff Hoffman's hands at all. Let's just blow this game wide open. Let's just blow this game wide open. Just don't even give Jeff Hoffman a chance to blow the save. Anyway, that's enough panicking for me. We'll see how this goes here. Of course, 1-1 ball game. We have a 2-0 count, 2 outs against Ernie Clement. Facing off against Vodnik, he's going to take another pitch here. 98 up top. Way to stay off it, Ernie, as he's now 3-0, looking to get on first base, trying to set up Jesus Sanchez, which that would be a great battle right now, especially with the way Sanchez has been. As the pitch comes in, low in the zone, 3-0 count, Ernie at the red light. He'll take a strike down low. 3-1, Ernie's been swinging the bat lately very, very well, so I would absolutely be giving him this opportunity to do some damage. You got to hope that Vodnik comes at him. He's probably going to come at it with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, so just be ready. Just be ready. Best on best. Set up down the middle. Skied up. Left field side. And that's going to be caught by McCarthy as there's the third out of your inning. The pitch well out of the zone up top. Ernie went chasing. Ernie got excited. And then Ernie was frustrated as soon as he hit the ball, as that's going to lead us to the top of the ninth inning. Tied 1-1. Meatloaf left. The cat left without even saying what's up to me. I didn't pet him. I pet him when I let him in. And he didn't even walk up to me. I've been rejected. And it's making me horribly sad. Can't win the love of my own cat. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We'll see here. Ernie really should have taken that last pitch. If we're being honest with each other, Ernie really should have taken that last pitch. Not good. Not good at all. Also, I did find the StatCast page for our game here. I probably could have found the exit velo. Let's see. Kazuma Okamoto ground out. Oh, that was on Kazuma Okamoto's ground out. He hit at 86.2 miles an hour, which is fast, but it's not great. Like, that's not going to get through. Yeah, bat speed wasn't too fast. The expected batting average on the Okamoto ground out to the shortstop was 430. On balls hit that hard to that spot, the expected batting average is a 430. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Yeah, that's awful. I feel bad there. Let's see what the worst hit in this game was by expected batting average. The worst hit was Troy Johnson, which we all saw together. Nice RBI single, a 380. Yeah, our defense is actually allowing a lot of stuff to go down here, and well, we'll see here. We'll see. Jeff Hoffman, he's got me nervous. I might puke, guys. I might puke, gals. I might puke, everyone. I don't want to watch, but I have to watch. It's gonna be nerve-wracking. Who's up? Who's up? I'm blind. I'm blind as a bat. Is that Beck? Nice strike call. Thank you, Umpy. That was well under the zone, well down below his knees, as he gives us the call. Heineman makes his way into the game. Varsho is going to be playing center field. Nathan Lucas over to right, and Jesus Sanchez in left, as, yes, it is Beck in the game. He's 0 for 3 so far. Facing off against Jeff Hoffman now, 1-1 count. We'll see what happens here. Jeff Hoffman throwing the slider down and away, 88 miles an hour. Now up and away, 90 miles an hour. Looked like the two-seamer or the cutter got away from him a bit. It was cutting away from his pitching hand. We'll see. Yeah, 90 mile an hour splitter outside, which, yeah, just got away from him. As we'll see. Oh, no, it is Julian. The broadcast lied. Beck has been replaced by Julian, and Julian now is at a 2-2 count. 98 mile an hour sinker up in the zone. Beautiful swing and a miss there. We'll see what Hoffman has. Righty-lefty matchup. The advantage definitely in the hands of the bat, but I say that. I say but like it isn't Jeff Hoffman. The advantage is solely in the hands of the batter here. As nasty, nasty work. You just got to doubt him, and he'll throw some of the nastiest pitches you ever see. Freezing up. Mr. Julien, no longer king on that one with a beautiful strikeout. 89-mile-an-hour slider. That was up in the zone. Completely froze him. Really like that. As yeah, it's gonna be a little tough. They got some good guys coming up for on base percentage. Sullivan with a 280, and we'll see how he decides to face him here. First pitch, well inside there. Wasn't even close if we're gonna be honest with each other. Splitter at the knees. Again, righty-lefty matchup. The Rockies knew what they were doing here with their lineup, as that's going to be hit hard down the third base line. Foul ball. It's the strike that Hoffman was looking for on a sinker there to the left-handed bat. Of course, he's going to be pushing that away. Hoffman wants a new ball. I don't know what that's going to really do for you. You're Jeff Hoffman. I'm a hater. Oh, my goodness. I got to calm down on the hate. it's a little too much. It's a little too much hate. We'll see. Hoffman could be great. Hoffman could be great for us. Nice swing and a miss there. 1-2. Looked like he just actually fouled it off with the tip of his bat. Hoffman sitting in a great spot. We'll see if he can keep this going. He needs a good pitch, though. He needs a real nice pitch here. Let's see. What was that pitch? That was down a splitter. Nice splitter, just catching a little bit of that plate, it looks like, as the 1-2 pitch in, swung on, fouled hard to the first base side. Yet another splitter here that Sullivan able to get to very impressively. As we got a chance. Bernardino in the bullpen right now, left-handed bat, getting ready for the bottom half. Of course, Hoffman, if you're a good man, you'll give us a chance in the bottom half. You'll keep it a 1-1 game as the 1-2 pitch, fastball way up and away. 97 miles an hour, typical for the Jeff Hoffman four-seam fastball to get nowhere near the strike zone. We're used to that by now. As the 2-2 pitch makes its way in, swung on, miss, Jeff Hoffman, beautiful strikeout again. This is why we doubt Jeff Hoffman. This is why we do it. This exact reason. When we doubt him, he goes crazy. When I say, all right, Jeff Hoffman's locking in a little bit here, he's gonna be horrid. He's going to be god-awful. So, now, Jeff Hoffman, worst pitcher, not on the team, of course, that is Brendan Little. We can all be honest with each other there, but Jeff Hoffman scares me, genuinely scares me. But we'll see. 2 outs now. Jeff Hoffman, a real shot. Starting with a big swinging strike. Doyle here, Brenton Doyle. We'll see what he's got in the tank. What pitch was that, Mr. Hoffman? A nice slider to start off the at-bat down in the zone. I assume he's going to go for it again. Yanked 91 mile an hour. Looked like it was probably the cutter, if I had to assume. Especially with the way it was moving. Splitter, cutter, potato. I don't even think Jeff Hoffman has a cutter. If we're being honest with each other, I think he just has that splitter. So now set up in the middle of the zone. Heineman ready to receive. Wow, what a pitch that time. Another splitter with Heineman set up in the middle of the zone. That pitch up at the armpits of Doyle and gets him to swing. Beautiful work there from Hoffman. And hey, I don't compliment him often, but that was a nice pitch. Now 1-2, 2 outs. Swung on, fouled. As the four-seam fastball actually made it to the zone. It just tickled that top part of the paint. Good for Jeff Hoffman. That's rare. That is a rarity that Jeff Hoffman actually gets his fastball into the zone. I'm impressed a little bit. As we'll see, the 1-2 pitch yet again here. It's the slider that gets him. 3 strikeouts. Jeff Hoffman, terrific. What an outing for the closer. Giving us a real shot. Giving us a genuine real shot. Of course, he struck him out on the slide piece. Now we'll see. now we got to see what Jesus Sanchez has for us. Our win probability sitting on a nice 61%. Of course, I don't mind who's coming up. I don't. I mean, Jesus Sanchez, Heineman, and then if I'm getting this correctly, yeah, it is going to be Jimenez. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little nervous, but Heineman's been shockingly good this year, if we're being honest with each other. And well, Jesus could just crush his second home run of the season, really. If we're being honest, that would be nice. That would be very nice. Let's see. I want to look at that pitch chart. Jeff Hoffman. Really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. I mean, Jeff Hoffman. I say really nice stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pitches actually hit the strike zone. Jeff Hoffman threw a few more than 6 pitches. He threw 16. Look, if it works, it works. I like my pitchers to pump it in the strike zone. You know, really go at guys. I think I was really complimentary of Kevin Gausman for that in the first game of the season. I really like the fact that he just goes at the zone. He goes at guys. And yeah, that's not so much the case, but you got a 97-mile-an-hour fastball and an 89-mile-an-hour slider that gets swings and misses. Why are you not attacking the strike zone more? Why are you not? And the only reason I have in my mind, and because I'm a hater, of course I'm a hater, he can't. He's not good enough to. So, I don't know. I'm a hater, though. I'm a massive hater. I can't help it. If you aren't a hater, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button for a lot of these final game of the series. I'll try to hop on, do a stream form, talk about the series as it was. We're not really going to be talking about that 14-run day. That was horrible. I will make a short about that, just talking about the Ponce injury and what we're going to do starting pitcher-wise, but I don't really want to talk about the Ponce injury. It makes me sad. So I'd prefer not to. As Sanchez swinging hard at the first pitch there, 89-mile-an-hour sinker. Would have been a call to strike, most likely, so I don't mind the swing attempt. He was very much so behind it, and that would result in a foul ball. It would have been a great pitch to pull if he was on it as a 90-mile-an-hour, what looked like another sink piece. Yep, that was beautiful. Up in the zone. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Sanchez taking a timeout. No surprises there. He's had these 2 pitches just get all over him. I swear I just saw a ghost. That's the exact feeling it is. Warming up in the Blue Jay bullpen. Tap the head, tap the head, tap the head. Thank you. Good call, Sanchez. Good call. Called strike on a pitch well under the zone. Oh, my God, no. That curveball actually got the zone. Holy. No, it didn't. Okay, good. Woo! Statcast was lying. Statcast was lying about that. Statcast had that touch in the plate there. As immediately goes, taps head. No, it was under the zone apparently, as the manager for Colorado is coming out to argue. I'm sure he's arguing that Sanchez didn't tap in time, that he reset and then tapped. But all right, let's hear. Pitch comes in, 1,000, 2,000, 3. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know what he's complaining about. I have no idea what he's complaining about there. That's plenty of time. Plenty of time. I get the ABS is confusing for a lot of these managers, but that was pretty clear cut. Very good. Very good work there for him. Sanchez literally stands in the box, drops his hands to think, and then taps. I mean, that's literally the point of the rule. That's literally how you're meant to do it. All right, 1-2 pitch. Comes in, Sanchez hits it the other way. Left fielder McCarthy running in on it. Camped under. He's going to make the easy grab in foul territory. Guess what? It didn't matter. Now that's going to be one out here. Bottom of the 9th. Coming up next is Heineman hitting 500 on the season. Of course, coming off the bench. That's not in a full sample size as per usual. But yikes, not good. I'm not feeling too optimistic now with Heineman coming up, followed by Jimenez, and then we get Springer. I will say, actually, Jimenez coming up, optimistic. I swear to God, every single time I see Springer coming up to bat, I feel like Jimenez is on first. As Heineman, first pitch, ripping, hits that hard down the line, was foul. Jimenez today has struck out looking, flew out to left, and then grounded out. It's been Miles Straw most of the time. I am pinpointing on that first base side. We'll see now. Second pitch in. Heineman swinging on it. It looks like a swinging bunt, more or less, as it's down the first base line. Picked up by Bernardino and thrown to first. Easy out. Yikes. That's a big yikes. We'll see. Jimenez coming up, 2 outs, no one on. Our 9-hole hitter. More likely than not, he's just going to ground out. But you never know. Jimenez with 1 home run on the season. There's always a chance. In his last 50 plate appearances, he has been out 21 out of 50 times. Struck out 12 out of those. Only walked 4. He's got 8 singles, 1 double, 1 triple, 1 home run in those 50 plate appearances. As he'll strike, swinging strike on the first pitch. That's a sinker down low. It's a good pitch. It's a really good pitch there from Bernardino. We'll see what he comes back with and what Jimenez is going to try to attack. That's well inside, 79 miles an hour. Jimenez able to lay off it just enough. Yeah, the curveball. Going with the curveball real quick into the count there. I like the confidence from Bernardino. We'll see what he got now as third pitch of the at-bat comes in. Jimenez swinging on the sinker up in the zone. That's going to be a foul ball. 1-2 now with 2 outs. We might be getting some extra innings here. We might just be. And then it's going to be Brendan Little coming into the game if we have extras. And if that's the point, then I might as well just stop the stream. I might as well. If Brendan Little's coming in this game, what are we doing? As Jimenez will take a curve ball down in the dirt. He thought about swinging, decided against it, as we have a 2-2 count here. 1 foul ball, 1 swinging strike. We'll see how this goes. I'm not feeling too optimistic here. There's too many of these games so far for the young season in these Blue Jays. We're really liking getting the heart rate up here. 2-2 pitch. Catcher set up in the zone, hit hard on the first base side. Couldn't get to it, was the first baseman, but the pitcher covering first. Beautiful play by the Rockies defense. Wow. That was really nicely done. Good job there by, let's see, who's at first now? It's Julian. Julian at first base. He's, I think, their fourth first baseman of this game. Gets a glove on it. Knocks it to the second baseman, who picks up, that's Ritter, throws to Bernardino, left foot's on the bag, makes the catch with his right hand. Was it before Jimenez? Yes, it was. Beats him by that much, about half a foot, maybe a foot. Really nice defensive play. I got to give credit where credit is due. That is a beautiful defensive play, and that is out by a mile. Of course, we're going to review. It's the bottom of the 9th. Why would we not? But that was very, very much so a safe call. Oh, don't like that. I don't like that very much. Called out. I don't want to watch Brendan Little. I don't want to do it. I don't want to watch this guy pitch. I don't want to do it. Oh, no. This is bad. This is so bad. Why does it have to be him? Why does it have to be Hoffman and Little? I'm not going to cry. Not going to cry. I will wait till he gives up a home run, then I'll cry. That was a bad 9th inning. This is a bad run for our bats lately. The bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the 9th were not good. Not good. Oh, I cannot believe how nervous I am for a game against the Rockies. I just don't want to be 4-2. I don't want to be 4-2 after the Athletics and the Rockies. That's kind of cringe. I don't like that. It looks bad. It looks bad for a team that I think should be going back to the World Series right now. So, just to get ahead of it, I am a huge Jeff Hoffman hater, yet he was terrific. He struck out his 3 guys. There was nothing really to worry about. So with that being said, I am a Brendan Little hater, a disbeliever, and I would absolutely love to be proven wrong right now. It would be the best thing in the world. Will I? Well, we're about to find out. Top of the 10th, coming up. I'm not feeling confident, though. I'm going to be real. I'm not feeling very confident as we look at the outside of the Rogers Center here. Very good chance. Very good chance that we're about to get... we're about to get Brendan Littled. We're about to get bullpenned so hard. Little, in 2 games played, has a 47.25 ERA. He allows 6 walks/hits in every inning pitched. His whip is 6, guys. His whip is 6. They got Doyle on second, who's their center fielder, who's a quick runner. We're screwed. They're getting a run. Like, I guarantee it. Tyler Freeman, pinch hitter, coming up. Last season, 110 games played at a 281, a 715 OPS. They're scoring a run here. They're going to score a run on the first batter. I love being wrong, and I would love to be wrong. I would love to just see him bunt and advance the runner, and then Little can recover from there, as we'll see. There you go, Little. There you go. Gets that first pitch in there. Beautiful strike. Beautiful strike. 93-mile-an-hour sinker. Little righty on lefty matchup. Of course, Little, one of our 2 lefties in the bullpen. Ridiculous. Excuse that noise. 0-1 count. Pitch comes in. Catches a lot of the play. A little bit too much of it. 93-mile-an-hour sinker. Fouled off by Tyler Freeman. 0-2. I'll give it to Little. He's got himself 0-2. He's well up in the count. Oh, this is the face of a man that is nervous. As the pitch comes in, looping pitch. Heineman's calling for the ABS. That was not in the strike zone. But I respect it. I respect you trying to get... Oh my goodness. Show me how thin. Oh my goodness. A 1/10 of an inch on the knuckle curve. This has now happened to us 2 games in a row. In a row we've had ABSs that have been that much. I can't believe it. 1-2 pitch coming in, down below 94 miles an hour, most likely on the sink piece. That's not going to do anything for you. 2-2 now, counts evened up. You still have a pitch to play with here, Mr. Little. But let's just strike this guy out. How about that? All right. Little's ready on the mound. He enters his windup as the pitch comes in, hit hard down the middle. It's going to get past the shortstop. It's going to get past the second baseman. Farshow throws it in as there's an RBI single. It is game 6 of the season. Game 6. And I'm already losing my mind at the bullpen. I'm laughing because I knew the whole time what was going to happen, and yet I'm still upset for like an idiot, like some kind of fool. As there's a bunt, Little picks it up, cleanly throws over to first for the first out of the inning. Still is now a runner in scoring position. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind with Brandon Little, how he's not been optioned yet. We're going to go together. Can I see who the pitchers are on the Fisher Cat, or not? No, the Bisons. The Bisons. Buffalo Bisons. All right, that's not teams. Can I find minor league teams on Baseball Reference? Buffalo Bisons. Let's look for some left-handed pitchers, guys. Let's look for some new left-handed pitching. Of course, what is it? Dub Glebe is he's fantastic. He's been a lot of fun. All right, Buffalo Bisons are not on Baseball Reference. Unfortunate. As I'm just going to go on minorleaguebaseball.com. I can't believe it's really gotten to this point, but it has. I can't see the stats. That's the problem. I cannot see the stats here. Swung on and missed. Little's got himself 0-2 with a runner on first and a runner on second. 1 out here. He's got a real chance against Castro as the bullpen phone being operated by Pete Wheeler. Let's see here. We got Tanner Andrews. He's a right-handed pitcher, but he is... Oh, no, wrong guy. Jake Bloss. Jake Bloss is on the 40-day roster, but he's injured. Or the 40-man roster, excuse me. Let's see. Adam Mako, as there's a big strikeout for Little. Gets his man on 3 pitches. Actually, really nicely done there by Little. I'll give respect where it's due. I will. I'll do it. Now, only so often I will, but no, good job there. As runner on first, of course, is from an intentional walk, trying to set up a double play ball, but now it doesn't matter. Looking here at Adam Mako, left-handed thrower. He is 26 years old, going to be 27. No, he's 25 years old, going to be 26, excuse me. And he's not been bad in the past. Hit hard to the third base side. Okamoto fields cleanly. Throw over to 2. That's going to get us out of the top half of the 10th inning. 2-1. We're losing because, of course, we are. We all knew we would be. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we can answer the call. Of course. Again, if you weren't here for it, the entire time that Brendan Little was warming up, I was talking about how much I don't like him, how much I'm pessimistic about what's going to happen, how much we're going to be losing by. At least I said it was going to be 2-1 at the bare minimum, and I was completely correct. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous we gave that shot to that guy. I don't know who else really we could have gone with, if we're going to be honest with each other. Looking at the pictures, I know it ruins the screen. We went Gosman, Rogers, Nance, Flaherty, Hoffman, Little. That's like most of the names in the bullpen, if we're going to be honest with each other here. That's like majority of the guys. Let's see, who could we have thrown in instead of Little to ease my troubled mind? Louis Varland? No, he pitched a lot lately. Give him the break. And then the only other guy is Braden Fisher, who pitched yesterday, so he's not due to pitch. And then Spencer Miles, who's, again, not much better, so we're here now. I guess we just got to stick it out. I am very, very, very curious if we tie it up at 2 apiece, who is going to come into the game eventually. Let me reset that. Let me reset that for you. So I'm gonna refresh it because it keeps showing me Jesus Sanchez is at bat. When George Springer, Nathan Lucas, and Vladdy Guerrero are coming up. We got a real shot here. We got a real shot at blowing this game wide open. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. This Anthony Mako guy, number 73 for the Buffalo Bisons. He's not bad. He is not bad. Last year, he played on 2 teams in 2025 in AAA. He went 3-8 with a 5 ERA. Not good. Started a lot of his games. He started 10 out of his 18 appearances. He did get a hold, though. And, I don't know. He's a good strikeout guy. 65 strikeouts to 36 walks and 64 innings of work. I mean, this is going to be a terrific guy to call up and have be a 7th inning guy, maybe a 10th inning emergency guy. I mean, he's a rook, so we'll see. But and he's on the 40-man roster too, so it's not like we can't call him up at any time. Yeah, let's give Adam Mako a shot. I'm coping, if you can't tell. I'm coping really hard right now that I just had to watch Brendan Little give up a run immediately upon entering the game. Win probability win probability chart is very funny right now. 69.2 to 30.8. We have a 30.8% chance of winning. Which makes me laugh. That's ridiculous. A game that we had all of the chances in the world to win, all of the chances in the world to put them away, and we won't. George Springer swinging on the 1-0 pitch. Straight up, straight down, easy out. Jimenez on second base, playing some cat and mouse games, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's so stupid sometimes. Baseball's such a stupid sport. Makes me laugh. All right, Nathan Lucas, pop up in the 7th inning. Redeem yourself. Bring Jimenez in. First pitch, 78 miles an hour. Right down the pipe. It couldn't have been more middle. I get it. Not everyone's a first pitch swinging type of guy. But it would have been nice. 78 mile an hour sweeper down the middle. You know what Herget has in store, as that's 93. Beautiful pitch. Sweeper that cut towards the glove side. And then this pitch here is a 93 mile an hour sinker cutting towards the hand side. Really nasty back-to-back pitches, but they don't tunnel at all. Completely opposite directions here. As that's a sweeper inside. Just fouled off. Whoa, that was close. Shockingly enough, my website here was faster than the cable game that I'm watching. I knew that was going to be a foul ball before it even came in. I confused my brain a little bit. 79 mile an hour sweeper down at the knees inside. Not a strike call, but of course protecting the plate at 0-2 count. You can't blame Lucas for it. We're going to get time called here. Again, 1 out. Runner on second base with the extra innings rule. Bottom of the 10th. 0-2 count. We'll see what Herget has, as that's well up top. 94 mile an hour pitch there. And he actually busted out the four-seam fastball. You don't see that too often from Herget here. Definitely more of a looping type of pitcher. We'll see what the sidearmer can do here for the Colorado Rockies. A little righty-on-lefty matchup. Lucas ready to go. Pitch comes in. That one's swung on and fouled straight back on an 86 mile an hour slider. That's a good pitch there too, especially from Herget. As wow, that's a bat breaker on that one actually. Losing the top half of his bat here is Nathan Lucas. It's an interesting sight to see here, and I'm proud of Lucas for getting to that ball, if we're going to be perfectly honest with each other. So far, Herget has thrown the off-speed pitches. He's thrown a couple that were rather slow, if I do remember correctly. He threw the first pitch of the at-bat, 78. Then the second pitch, 93. Then 79. Then went to 94. Then the 86 mile an hour slider. It's great. It is terrific pitch sequencing. We'll see how it pans out for him, though. 1-2 here. Lucas staying alive, just fighting off that slider. Way ahead of it, hence the bat breaking. Good eyes there. 92 mile an hour. Looked like it was probably the sinker. That went on the outside part. Now four-seam. It was full four-seam fastball. This has been a fascinating at-bat between these two guys here, Herget and Lucas. Inside pitch, 88 miles an hour, ripped down the line. That's going to be a foul ball here. Count will remain at 2-2. 88 mile an hour slider. That was the slide piece again. Lucas has a good eye for the slider. He's fouling it off quite a bit here. No swing and misses yet. 2 called strikes, 3 foul balls, and 2 balls so far in this 2-2 count. Catcher set up high and inside. We'll see what Lucas does against this pitch here, as missed his spot, but it worked out for him. Ranging over to the Blue Jay dugout. That's going to skip and jump all the way into the crowd. Staff gets it. She forces all the old men to get away from her and gives it to the child. Yeah! We love that, staff lady. We love it. We love it. Get those old men out of there. Give it to the child. Yes. Victory. Victory at the ballpark. All right. 2-2 count. Back to our matters at hand here. The Pitcher Herget getting into his windup, decides to look off. Jimenez at second steps off the mound. I just want to say again, shout out to the woman. Shout out to the woman working staff. 3 different grown men, might I add, grown men coming up to her, asking for the ball. She seeks out the child in the crowd, gives the child the ball. That's a champion right there. 78-mile-an-hour sweeper thrown up top, fouled off by Lucas, of course, in battle mode. That would have been a ball, but I don't blame him one bit for swinging at it. Just as long as he does some good here. I'd love to see an RBI single the other way. I wonder if Rocky fans hate this Herget guy like we hate Little. As the pitch comes in, outside, 3-2, full count now with 1 out against. This has been great work by Lucas on this 1v1 battle here. The 4-seam fastball, high and away again. It seems like Herget can't get that fastball to come down into the zone. Lucas knows what he's looking for here. 3-2 count, if I had to guess. He's going to be bringing you that slider again, that 88-mile-an-hour slider, maybe that sweeper at 79 after especially going that 93-mile-an-hour fastball, but we're going to have to wait and see as the pitch comes in. Inside pitch, 88 miles an hour. He went with the slider, and again, Lucas saw it. Now you have no idea what to expect, but Herget knows he does not have that slider as a swing and a miss tool right now. It's going to be on Lucas to ground this ball out, hit it into the field, hit it into the gap, fly out. Who knows here as the righty pitcher with it up the middle, shaded over-ish, the shortstop to the right side, and that's going to lead to an out. Disappointing. The 85-mile-an-hour changeup, the first changeup he threw the entire at-bat. It will advance Jimenez over to the third base side as Vladimir Guerrero Jr., our best player, our Poppy, coming up with 2 outs, bottom of the 10th. And yes, I will say, I'm nervous still. I'm very nervous still. Let's look at that ball. I wonder what the expected batting average was. Because again, with the runner on second base, with a runner on second base and a lefty, the shortstop is shaded over to the second base bag side, regardless of if there's even a runner on. That shortstop's going to be shaded that way. But I'm pretty sure he was extra shaded that way because he was also holding Jimenez on too. And so when that ball got hit, he didn't have to move a muscle. Just perfectly lucky, perfect defensive alignment there from the Rockies. It's disappointing as that ball had an 86.5 mile an hour exit velo, very similar to the 86.2 exit velo that Okamoto got earlier. Launch angle 3 degrees, hit distance 51 feet as it had an expected batting average of a 340. That's tough. As Vladdy will take the first pitch of his at-bat for a strike. Really nice pitch there. Sinker, middle. Just freezing up Vladdy. It looked like he wasn't ready for the 93 to be finding its way into the zone here as the 0-1 count swung on. Vladdy hit it up the middle directly to Doyle, the shortstop. And the shortstop, I'm flustered because we just lost. Hit it up the middle directly at Brent Doyle. And that's going to be an easy out as the Rockies take the series 2-1. Who could have seen it coming? Oh, me. I could have. Brennan Little? Really? You got the rest of today as a travel day. I get you play tomorrow. I get you want to save your arms for the White Sox. That is, that's bad. That's a bad loss. I'm not happy taking that at all. At all. No part of me is like, whatever. No. 0% of me. 0% of me is like, oh, that was okay. We'll get him next time. No, that's inexcusable. That's one of the worst losses that you can have. And when we go about the season, if we have more losses like that, it is going to kill this team. It's going to kill them. Off tomorrow. Thank you. Thank God. But makes me question, Why are we using Little? Why are we using Little? Why are we doing it? What are we doing? And yes, weather. Great point. Very rainy. Very, not snowy, but thank God. But I don't get it. I don't get it. So we're off tomorrow. That was announced. It said PPD next to the game, and I didn't even acknowledge that. But if you are the manager, if you are the pitching coach, if you have any situational awareness, you use your good pitcher, and you don't throw Little in the game. It's an April Fool's Day joke. It's an April Fool's Day joke. Haha, April Fool's Day. We're putting Little in the game. And he's going to blow it again. Little has given up 14 earned runs this season. 14! In 3 games. You might be right. I think we did run out of arms. Fisher was used yesterday. Rogers was used earlier. Fluharty was used earlier. Varland was tired. Ponce game, of course. Just a disaster. Everything that could go bad went bad. It's one to forget. We'll be at them. We'll be at the White Sox. We'll kill them. We'll kill them. Why not? Let's get back. Let's get back to the winning ways. Of course, Freeman, a pinch hitter, had to come out and absolutely expose Little. As always, till next time, peace. This team sometimes.